Just keeping an eye on things to make sure everything is functioning fine. Get going on some minor detail stuff while waiting to make sure it's all good. I am live on YouTube already, which is a good sign. We won our war, which is fantastic. No notifications of the internet being bad and drop frames. I did lower the bitrate just to kind of get a little safer, more consistent basis, especially while the internet is bad. Dorito, welcome to the stream there, Epic. Thank you for coming on by. Just getting these basic daily stuff out of the way. Answering a couple questions that I got on Discord, direct messages, or in my Alliance server while I get the chance. Here, first off, just gonna use my energy because that stuff is hard to come by, so I better use it. Alright. Get my voice all cleared up so I can actually talk. It's been quite hot today. Got a bunch of juice right next to the computer, so that is good. Able to drink some things. Your Spidey is 2 shards from 3 stars. Congratulations. Gotta love the Spidey characters in this game. Most of them are pretty great. So just going here, just getting a bit of energy farm. Use that 10 energy there. Go over here and use the full energy. That is perfect. A bunch of superior damage catalysts, which I am basically out of. Once I get to that 150 mark, I am ready to get another character up to gear tier 14 for some Dark Dimension 3 action. Right now, let's see, what was I doing? That's not right. Challenges. Let's go to these challenges. Orb Fragment Challenge, I believe I was just asked something about. Rewards. What I'm looking for here is global. Okay, so it is global. So I would have used, just gonna answer that, Shuri, for sure, Ultron. Who else is global that I would have used for this node? Mr. Sinister, of course. Probably Yo-Yo. Mr. Sinister, Yo-Yo, and who else? Probably Scientist Supreme. Alright, someone was asking me who I used for that, and I just wanted to get that answer out. Well, I could. So thank you everyone for coming by. I'm a little bit behind on quite a few things, but with what's going on, as you can see, I got about 10 million blitz points since yesterday. So I'm going to start with a quick blitz battle while just making sure everything is functioning fine. And then I'm going to get into some Dark Dimension 3. And then as per usual, I'm down for whatever people want to see, what people want to do. Any PvP, matchup tests. And when don't have any requests, I'll be doing some blitz because I think that's what I most need to be doing in the game. Alright. Now let's go back here and make sure I don't get any notifications and I miss. And perfect. Raids. Hey Guy, welcome to the stream. I believe I was just looking up the answer to your question there. Assuming I can read right. Yeah, I can do a bit of raids for you, I think. I don't think I've joined any of the raids. Have I? That's concerning if I haven't. Go get that top 2,000. I'm working on it. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I need 10 million more tonight. I have the Blitz Core to make it happen. Do I have the sanity? Probably not. Yeah, no, I was just looking at the requirements and take a look at global, or the orb fragment, which was global, and kind of just guess which characters I would use for that. So it would probably be Yo-Yo, Mr. Sinister, Ultron, Shuri, something like that. I'm currently hardcore blitzing to get top 2,000 for those 85 shards. I need 83 to get 7 Red Star Cull. Currently at 28 million, shooting for 30. Well, congrats on that. I was originally planning on getting top 2,000, but my schedule just has been crazy, so it's going to be a last-minute desperation push to get anywhere near that, unless the predictions are much lower than they should have been. You're doing U5 now instead of U4. Congratulations, Epic. You're moving up pretty fast. You've gone from like U2 to U5 in a week. That's awesome. So there you go. There's my mercs getting killed. I think mine as well actually get... Do I think I'll need top 30 million for top 2,000? Do I think that I don't think so. Personally, I don't think it'll be that high. I think 27. But do I know anything? No. If I say 27, it's probably like 45. Let's get some skill gear here for some Corvus. Perfect. I needed a bunch of those. Now I can go here. Let's get some Dark Dimension 3. You have been working remotely the last few months has helped a lot. It's awesome. For me, the issue is when I do go out, it's really hard, especially right now, it's really hard for me to do anything on my phone because things are really hectic. So I went out the last 2 days and yeah, kind of killed my blitz. I had like 3 million after 2 days, or 1.5 million after day 1, and got 3 million yesterday, so I was at 4 million, so I've gotten almost all my blitz points exclusively today. U5 is quite difficult. I'm able to get through about 3 battles, then my team just dies. Well, you always have to start somewhere, and that's a great place to start to work your way up. So here we are, 3 million away. Can I get to finish this node? To get those T4s here and a Mega Orb, that'd be great. Last few have been 24, 25. Want to be certain. 27 missed Corvus. Oof. Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. U5, I remember U5 very well because we were doing U5 when I took over. And we could not get the daily 100 for the life of us. So we just moved up to Ultimus 6 and did 30% instead of dealing with getting that 100% on Ultimus 5. It was a very difficult one for getting the 100%, and then they eventually made it easier to do that. Well, that means you probably work on one of your other Spidey characters until that, if that's the way you want to go. If you're only level 49 and the next piece is... Ooh, 2300, that's brutal. I think the second Red Skull Blitz, I was like 1,987 or something. So I like just got in. That's the closest to a cutoff I've had. But being just above it is brutal. Now they can all kill my Phoenix. Perfect. Get this special here. No. That's gonna kill the... That's great. Let's try and kill JJ, because I can. Just use the basic here, get some damage out. Can this finish off Star-Lord? Not quite, but this might. Of course, Groot revives himself. Brutal. Well, whatever his ability levels are, remember he is only level 49, so the characters are going to be level 49 at most. So getting that high power, and the star levels aren't going to be too high in the red stars either, so I'd say 12.5 is likely his biggest. Imagine how a dude at 2001 felt. I know of people, I don't know any of them personally, that quit the game from getting rank 2001 or rank 1501 back when that was the cutoff. Who did I lose? I lost Mr. Sinister? That's unfortunate. Well, let's see. Let's get the thing down here. He is the priority, I would say. Get that through there. Ooh. Did not want that to happen. Alright, Black Bolt, you got this. Not quite, not quite. Not even close, but you know, it was worth a shot. As long as they keep attacking my summons, I'll be fine. I was really hoping to be doing a bit more damage to this thing here, but just basically staying immortal. He's down below 25% health. Ultron revive. Oh, I'm one ability energy away from the summon. That's too bad. That would have been a nice time for it. Well, that was unfortunate. Almost had it. Didn't quite finish the job there. It was really close. But couldn't quite finish it off. Oh well. Guess we'll get it tomorrow. 4533 is where Milo's ability level is, and he has 2 stars, 2 red, level 49. Yeah, that makes sense. So how much power do I have? Yeah, as per usual, I left basically nothing on the node for the tomorrow, but if I don't finish this node tomorrow, something went seriously wrong. I mean, I could probably finish it off today for 100 power cores, but I don't know. Do you think it's worth it, guys? Do you guys want to see me finish this node for 100 power cores? If you really do, I will do it, or try to do it at least, but I don't know. What do you guys want? Well, I'll get to Blitzen, and if I see some answers, I will. Gotta go eat lunch. Have a good lunch. I just finished dinner before the stream. See ya. Hope good luck on Blitzen and all that stuff that you're doing. War season started. All right. Let's carry on with the blitzing then, unless I did have a request for some raids, so I'll get a bit of raids out of the way. Yeah, I did not join these. That's bad. Good call, Epic, on me doing some raids. I should do raids and help my alliance. Right. Been a busy couple of days for me. Busy couple of days. It's hot. It's so hot in here. Guys, I am sweating like crazy. It's hot. Whew. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. How's everybody doing today in chat? You all having a good day? Let's put this on auto. That's probably the quickest way to get through this one. Put that there so I can see it. Alright, so a couple of small little things. I do have a video scheduled to come out tomorrow, and one scheduled to come out the day after that. Basically, I'm trying to get a couple of days in a row where the videos are going to be releasing at kind of a consistent time. Hopefully I can keep it all going at that rate. That's the plan. Looking forward to 8 p.m. tomorrow for Ma. Awesome. I'm excited for that. So I'll have some Ma gameplay for you guys tomorrow. And we'll see if I have some Call Obsidian gameplay one way or another. I do have a $25 gift card that I was gifted. But I don't have a way to buy Call Obsidian. And that would be my first time spending money in over a year, so a bit emotionally conflicted on that. But I don't know, for you guys, maybe want to get the gameplay a day earlier, it might be worth it. We'll see on that end. But that's why I'm going to be trying to blitz tonight and push for that magical top 2,000 to get the unlock now, which would be even better. But then I won't have resources. It's a bit of an issue all around, but we will see what I can do. But yeah, so a couple of announcements. Starting next Monday, I'm going to say Monday for now, there will be a new video series that you will start to see on my channel for sure, and perhaps some other channels. We haven't worked out the logistics on that, but it will be a collaboration video series with me and a few of the other content creators in the game, which would be Senraven and Mr. Free-to-Play MSF. It will be called The Two Sides, and it will be taking a look at some controversies and other things in the game, and discussing them from various points of view, the free-to-play point of view and the people that spend money point of view on the game. So we have Mr. Free-to-Play representing the free-to-play players and Senraven representing the non-free-to-play players, and kind of just discussing it out and seeing the pros and cons from both sides, and better coming to an understanding that this game is a game of multiple player styles, and trying to see how everyone fits in, not in a violent competitive fact, but just how everything matters to each player and how the different decisions impact the whole player base. So I would be taking a look out for that. I'm also working on getting things set up for the series I think called This Past Week in Marvel Strike Force, which is kind of the antithesis to the news update series that Valley Flying does. And it's going to be having my own little twists on it. Basically, instead of making a news update for what's going to happen coming up, it's going to be more of a recap of what just happened, and featuring a lot of stuff from the viewers and all of you guys on Discord and whatnot. The idea is basically talk about some stuff that happened, just some general reactions, and then show off any screenshots or gameplay that any community people want to send in, whether it's important stuff that is recent, some new discoveries that they found, or even just milestones that they're quite proud of or glitches they find funny. So if anyone wants to send me any footage or screenshots for that, I'd be more than happy to take them. And yeah, those are 2 announcements of things coming to the channel that I think you guys would be interested in. I do have the Ebony Maw unlock ready, and after midnight I will be having a better idea. So in about 2 hours I'll have a good idea whether I'm going to be able to get the 6-star unlock. It all depends on my luck with the double drop. Right now I'm about 40 shards away from a 6-star unlock of Ebony Maw. I know quite a few people have been asking how that luck is going, so there you go. 40 shards away from 6-star, roughly. So if I get some really crazy luck, thanks to all the power cores that I've been given recently from this event and everything, I could make it happen, but if I get my typical RNG, not so lucky. Now, I'm not even meaning that I'm necessarily going to get the 6-star unlock right away. Even if I do get it, it could be like the last day of the event. Oh, switched over to Twitch there, Epic or Dorito? What do you prefer? Do you want me to call you Epic or Dorito? Alright, just go in there. Epic Dorito. You want to be known as the Epic Dorito? I can do that. Get the special here. There we go. Just getting a couple of nodes in on Ultima 7, then I'm going to do a couple of nodes on Beta just because I need to get those nodes going because I'm really out of date. Then I'm getting back to some blitzing or any PvP. If anyone wants to PvP me, just send a challenge or a contact request, which I will accept either one of those, and we can either do a legitimate PvP match, like a battle as it's traditionally done, or we can do some matchup testing. Like if you want to try fighting a specific team of mine, just let me know and I will arrange for that. Like if you want to test out your teams against my Wakandans, I will be glad to make that happen. I know everyone's so interested in fighting my Wakandans, but this is the first team that comes to mind. Yeah, the first time around the legendaries are a lot longer. Yeah, it's true. It's pretty nice actually. I kind of wish all legendary events were a few extra days. And this one's just weird because the calendar wasn't timed quite right. Like, the calendar came earlier than it should have. So a lot of people are just really confused about this Ebony Maw event. And I mean, and this time and everything going on is completely understandable, but it's still a little funny. That should finish that. Now it's just killing the Miles that's hanging out in stealth if he ever decides to stop dodging. There we go, that should finish the job, and it does. Taking a look at that. Alright, no dropped frames on my end. Took a look just to make sure the stream was functioning, and it looks like it is, so that's pretty great. And as I've just been reminded from a message I received on Discord, if you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and you can see a whole bunch of content that is coming out. A lot of content coming really soon. If you're on Twitch, maybe you should hit that follow button and help me get towards that 50 follower mark. When we do, that'll be pretty awesome, not just because 50 followers is great, but I am planning on this special stream for you guys, still working with exactly what that will entail, but if you have ideas, that would be cool too. And it just unlocks a lot of features for the channel, and that's pretty great. So again, thank you all for viewing this stream. That is a huge bit of support. I'm really thankful for every one of you guys that watches any of my videos, who comes out and hangs out in these streams. You're chatting, or you're just kind of watching, and I'm really thankful for you guys. So just love to make good content and try and help you guys out as best as I can. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Well, we got someone that started a Mystic node and probably got busy and couldn't finish it. So I'm going to join that lane because it's full everywhere, so I might as well. That is a Mystic skill, so I can put my Lady Sif there and just run a full Asgardian team. That sounds pretty good. So everyone in chat, quick question for you guys. If you were to want to know something and how it is viewed from different perspectives in the game, like free-to-play versus spenders, or whales if you want to call them that, what is a topic that you would like to see broken down in that way? Generally curious on what you guys want to see because, well, I have my channel for you guys. Legendaries? What about them in particular? Just like the best ones, or how they feel about legendary events? Because that's pretty easy to discuss. Or roughly how much it costs, time-wise versus money-wise. That's a pretty good way of looking at it. Yeah, we'll definitely do that at some point. I believe our first topic is the increase on war defense teams, like teams designed for war defense. With Asgardians, the Fury Coulson team, Hydra, and now the Mercenaries, Marauders, who are technically a war defense team, and Black Order, who they suggested putting as a war defense team. How everyone feels about that, but yeah. The chat. Just legendaries, unlocks time, money, and the characters are good. Well, we can definitely do like a little legendary special. The characters, are the characters any good? Well, that's pretty easy to answer. Yeah, the last ones are definitely easy to answer. I can easily just put together a video on the legendary characters in the game, how good are they, and what you need to unlock them, a kind of a beginner's guide to that. But I can even give you a quick update while I do some blitz for that. So there are quite a few legendary characters in the game. And let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head. I have most of them unlocked. But we have got the original legendary character in the game is Iron Man. Iron Man is by far the worst of the legendaries, to the point where he is now no longer a recurring legendary, but a permanent legendary. His event is always available in the event section. You need 5 shield characters at 5 stars to unlock him. He is good on the power armor team, and maybe getting more use in the future, but he is not really worth the legendary status. So he's definitely the worst legendary, but is worth the unlock, of course. You have Star-Lord. Well, you only need 3 stars on Iron Man now. They changed that. It used to be 5 stars. Then you have Star-Lord. I believe he is the 2nd legendary. He is actually quite good, especially for early game, up to mid game, all the way up until Ultima 7. Ultima 7, Star-Lord that's where he starts falling off. But he's also really important, as he's one of the more usable characters to unlock Ultron. He is really good in Dark Dimension 2, so is worth bringing up to Gear Tier 13. And he is on a premier Ultima 16. Perhaps in the future he'll be really good in Ultima 7. He does have some pretty good use in PvP, and you can unlock him with any Guardians or Ravagers. You need 5 of them at 5 stars. Next off, you have Nick Fury. Nick Fury is a very good character. When he came to the game, he was way overpowered, and the shield team with Nick Fury was overpowered, by far the best in the game, in pretty much every game mode. Now, they're still pretty good. You don't really find them anywhere but on War Defense, unfortunately. So he's still a really good character. They still give you a whole extra team that you can actually use on everything, even Ultima 6. and Dark Dimension 1. And a lot of people use Nick Fury the first time round to unlock Ultron as well. He's a really good character. I would rank him a little bit behind Star-Lord just on overall utility nowadays, but he's still a good character. You unlock him with the Kree minions. Not Ronin, not Minerva, not Korath, not Captain Marvel. They have to be the 5 Kree minions, and they have to be at 5 stars. Then you have Magneto. He is amazing in certain aspects and horrendous in others. He has very little sustain, but he is really good in things like Arena, or Blitz, or War Offense. His cooldowns are not very good, so you kind of just need to use him for short burst attacks. He has possibly the best opening turn in the game, blinding the entire enemy team and squishing them all together. So he's definitely worth an unlock, especially for that. But you're not really going to be using him in any raids, and you're only going to be using him in war with one team, and it's going to be on offense. So he's good and worth the unlock, of course, and you can get him through 5 X-Men or Brotherhood characters at 5 stars or above. Next, you have Shuri. I'm not sure if I'm saying this in the right order anymore. It's kind of hard to keep it going perfectly in the right order. But you do have Shuri. She is unlocked with 5 Spider-Verse characters at 5 stars. And she is actually part of the Wakandans, and I say she makes the Wakandans really good as a war team. I find the Wakandans as one of the better war teams in the game for specific things up until recently. Unfortunately, they don't counter many of the new meta teams, but they are still a pretty decent war team. And for me, they're fun to use, so I like Wakandans. But the main reason you want Shuri is one of the is probably the best Ultimus 7 healing character. She combines very well with the character Yo-Yo, because Shuri has very low cooldowns. She's quite fast, so she can basically give you defense up right away, and Yo-Yo can give the enemies offense down every time they take a turn, so they're going to be attacking into defense up while offense down. So she really gives you a lot of survivability, and she has a really big heal, so Shuri's a really good character. And you can unlock her with 5 Spider-Verse characters, which reminds me of another legendary I'm going to skip ahead to, not quite in order, but Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman you unlock with 5 Sinister 6. So you want to, if you want to be as efficient as possible, get 5 Sinister 6 characters up to 5 stars, and you can unlock Shuri and Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is a decent character in Ultima 7. You'll find her often in Arena Defense, probably up until the Ebony Maw event, then maybe a little less so. And she's really good on War Offense with the Fantastic Four team. Pretty good, again, the Sinister 6 characters for that. Then you have Phoenix. Phoenix, you need 6-star villain mystic controllers. There are currently 6 of them in the game, and you need 5 of them at 6 stars. Your options are Loki, Hela, Hand Assassin, Nobu, Ronin, and Mordo, I think. That makes sense to me. I'm going to say yes to that. So you need those characters at 6 stars, and then you can unlock Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. Phoenix becomes Dark Phoenix, and that is a very, very amazing character in Arena. Essential for Dark Dimension 3, really good for Dark Dimension 2. Not the best for raids unless you're trying to take down singular nodes, or are willing to spend the power cores to revive. So she is definitely a really good character. Who else do we have? We have Black Bolt. Black Bolt is amazing. He deals an absolute ton of damage and is an amazing counter to Ultron. Black Bolt is unlocked by 5 Asgardians at 5 stars. Then we have Ebony Maw, who is just coming out now. Ebony Maw looks incredible, is actually a perfect counter for Phoenix all on his own, and also is pretty great in general and will make the Black Order team very, very good. He is unlocked with Black Bolt and 4 other Inhumans at 5 stars, for a total of 5 Inhumans, but one of them has to be Black Bolt. And I'm pretty sure I missed some characters. Guys, let me know. Who did I miss? Did I miss? It's kind of hard going after just one person at a time. I mean, technically speaking, if you're going by the way the game labels them, Electra and Crossbones were legendaries, but they're just a free event, so I don't really count that. And they're not great. So that technically is true. I don't think I missed anyone. Yeah, hopefully that was helpful information. General overview on all the legendaries in the game. I will probably make a proper video on that in the near future, because actually I think a lot of people don't know the answer to that question. Oh, no, that's not a legendary. Who was? Nope, I think that's everyone. We had a lot of rumored legendaries that never turned out to be true, and quite a few of them are in the game, but they're not legendaries. Then we have some legendaries that aren't out or announced, which I technically don't know for sure if they're true, but have heard things that might be true. So we don't know. I think that covers it. Alright, that was a mouthful. I need to take a drink. Catch up on breathing. Trucky, perfect. Again, if anyone wants to do some PvP, let me know, or any matchup tests. I will be glad to make it happen. And guys, great news. I do have story for story time today, and I remember what it is. And if I do somehow forget out of pure exhaustion, I told White Scarf before I went live, so I can just beg her to tell me what I was going to do. So I will have a story time for you guys. After all, you missed it. So this story has a lot of parts, so I will be able to tell you a story time to end off the stream today, which I like doing. Nice little casual way to end off. Alright, so bit thing about some of these teams that I use at the beginning of my Blitz rotation. They're not exactly perfect teams, they're kind of little hybrids that are meant to kind of expand my roster or test out things here and there. This is the remnants of a team I used to call Godsbane, and it works not too great. You have to go Dorito, or Epic Dorito. See ya. Possibly tomorrow, not sure when, but have a good day, and good luck on your Spider-Verse and the Ultimus 5. Yeah, this is a remnants of Godsbane team, which was meant as an Asgardian counter, and it worked pretty well up until the Red Star rework, and then my Ultimus fell too far behind, and I don't feel like investing those resources right now. So he will get some resources invested into him. I'll start using Godsbane again when... okay, 5 messages at the same time. When I get the 5 red stars on Ultimus, I'll start using the Godsbane team again to try and fight Asgardians. But right now the power gap is just a little weird on them. Oh, that's not great. Let's go for this team. Now here's Fantastic Four, really only great in War offense. And Blitz, they're inconsistent, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, they're built up, so I might as well use them. I don't feel like taking Thanos off any other teams to make this team better, because Thanos does make this team better if you put him in Namor's position, at least in Blitz. But I would rather use my Thanos with a hybrid Black Order team, because that's fun. Even if my hybrid Black Order team is not so great either right now. It'll be a lot better when it's a full Black Order team. The issue with my hybrid is my Thanos is really big, and the rest of my Black Order, like my Corvus Glaive is like 40, 50k smaller than my Thanos, which tends to affect the results of the team. Alright. There we go. But I do think I'm going to be able to win this fight. That Hulk smash while offense up is never ideal, but it looks like I'm going to be plenty fine. I'll be able to finish this off and get a victory. What's going on here? Oh, I just got a subscriber on YouTube. Thank you very much for the subscription. I don't think I got the notification on the computer, on the stream yet, but I did get a notification on my phone. That's odd. But thank you very much for that subscribe. Means a lot, makes a huge difference, and helps grow the channel quite a bit. Best way of support, I would say. Let's try this Kree against aim. I know it's not the best, but it's what I got. Let's take a quick look over here, make sure everything's going fine. Yeah, everything is still going fine. All right. Perfect. So the thing with Kree against aim is they can get rid of this first wave of debuffs with this move here by Ronin. The main issue is they can't do much after that point to deal with aim, unless you can kill Scientist Supreme really quick, which sometimes you can, but you can't always. Fortunately enough here, I was able to do it. Now I can start working on the rest of the team without the worry of getting revives and having them just basically debuff my team into oblivion. You've never used Twitch before, but I just switched over. Your stream is much better quality there. On YouTube it is very pixelated. Odd that it would be higher quality on one service than the other. Doesn't really make sense on how that would be happening. Not sure. I'm not really sure why that's happening. I mean, it's literally the same settings and the same output. There's nothing I do differently on my end on YouTube and Twitch. It's literally just taking the same footage and just sending it to both instead of one. So the only thing is maybe YouTube's servers just aren't as strong right now. Which I do know a lot of people don't like streaming on YouTube because of. Okay, but if the bitrate is low on one, it should be low on both. I will admit, the chat comes through a lot quicker on Twitch than it does on YouTube. Which again, doesn't make sense because they're both getting the feed at the exact same way. I don't have a different bitrate on my YouTube streams than my Twitch streams. Hey Lucky, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming on by. For those that don't know, Lucky and I had possibly the greatest PvP match in history a few days back. It went for quite a long time and sold me on getting my Proxima Midnight built up, that's for sure. It was great. I'm definitely going to make a highlight on that when I get the time to go through that stream, actually. But Lucky is going to forever be famous for that PvP match. At least on this channel. It was very close. I had no idea who was going to win. Normally when you go into a match, you kind of get a feeling. Maybe some things go a little different, but that match was just crazy. Down to the wire. Every ability could have been the final one. It was amazing. So when I get the time, I'm definitely going to make a highlight out of that. And I guess you were lucky to win. Not really. I think you earned that win pretty well. I think I was lucky to stay in it that long, but... Thank you, Ashy Pastrami, for that follow. Also, thanks for popping by the stream. Alright, let's go with this fight right here. Hey there, Trav. Looks like we got a lot of people up in chat now. And a lot of emojis. That one is a little disturbing, I'm not gonna lie there, right? Okay, speaking is hard, guys. Words are difficult. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all are having a great day. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just got... Thank you, Sen, for the raid of 40 people joining. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you all are having a great day. Sen, if you're here, how was your stream? Was it a good day of streaming for you? What up? Oh, just doing some Blitz, trying to catch up on 2 horrible days of Blitz and try and pull off a miracle to get the top 2,000. Always a good day of streaming when people come hang out. That is completely true. And it looks like you brought a whole party with you, so thank you for that. I had a bit of a DD3 close call, almost made it to the next node, died with like 20,000 damage left to deal, so that's always nice. If you're up to it, I have an hour before my next blitz. We could PvP, no rules. This time just normal for fun. Always enjoy seeing what people come up with. You forgot to do DD3. Glad I could remind you. And sure, if anyone wants to do PvP, I will be glad to do that. My player ID goes through chat every once in a while, but if it's not there, I have it memorized for your guys' convenience. It is 5526264. Send me a contact request. I'll be glad to accept it, and we can do any PvP you guys may want. If you guys want to do a real PvP match, let me know. Or if you guys want to do some matchup testing, feel free to let me know what you want to test out, and we can make it happen. I have pretty much every character unlocked. Maybe not at the power as the same power as Senraven, but I got the power. I got them unlocked. That counts for something. So yeah, whatever you guys want to do, let me know. Yeah, he is definitely bringing the party. No pants. Oh gosh, I don't even want to know what's going on. There's conversation about people not having pants. Kind of concerned. I'm just gonna say that he means you're wearing shorts, and I'm gonna be happy with that. Inviting me to a party. Oh gosh, no. Okay, I really gotta get my Streamlabs fixed. So I got a sound effect of something popping up, but I didn't actually see what it was, and that's great. Oh, it is someone has subscribed, so thank you for who subscribed. The name isn't even showing on mine, but thank you for the subscription. It means a whole lot, and I'm really thankful for it. Let's get this special here. After this, I'm gonna check out my inbox in case I got any contact requests for people that want to do some PvP. And we'll have some fun, guys. Alright, so how's everyone doing on their blitz? Underwear only in my house unless guests are here. Thank you, Trav, for letting us know, for telling me who it is. Apparently my Streamlabs needs a vacation and some serious help. Also, thank you all for just being here. It's a great amount of support, just showing up to the streams and hanging out. Really does make Streamer's Day a lot better, so it's really thank you for that. You're cooling me down in a very hot day, let's put it that way. There we go, Thanos. My big Thanos didn't ruin the team this time. Normally does, but not today, guys. Alright. Take a quick look to see if we got any contact requests or anyone wanting to do some PvP, and I'll be happy to oblige. Quick look there. Yeah, I'm up to 17 million. 10 million tonight's going to be a bit of a stretch. Don't have a lot of time and a lot of awakeness left. Alright, no one sent any contact requests. That is fine, but I do have a challenge. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see what you've got here. What are we going to ban today? Well, it'd be better to say it when I can actually see the characters. Phoenix, don't feel like dealing with that Phoenix. Those are some big Black Order characters. And in a couple days, they will be more likely to be banned. Right now, I think I'll let those characters slide. Got a big Ultron. Invisible Woman, not a fan of dealing with Invisible Womans. Just slows everything down, so I'm going to ban that. Have a great stream. Gonna make some lunch finally. Thank you, and have a great lunch. Yeah, those are huge Black Order tunes. Got mine beat. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So when I do get my full Black Order, which is within the next couple of days, unless I really screw up, unless I can't make this blitz happen, which I probably can't. In that case, so I got those banned. There we go. I'm gonna get Mr. Sinister up in here. I'll be glad for people to test out anything against Black Order or test out their Black Order against anything I have. I know that'll be a lot of fun for people showing off their new teams and get some theory crafting going. So I'll be doing that for pretty much the rest of the stream other than PvP. as long as people want. So feel free to get in on that. Alright, so Ultron is still available. I will take this Ultron here to make sure I can get that person banned. I like to pick Ultron even if Ultron always gets banned, as it gives me a chance to pick other characters and be pretty confident who I'm going to be able to have. Like right now, I'm going to pick Hela because I want my Hela and I don't want to risk not being able to get it, and I've got a few other characters I can build around to use Hela with. And I think this is going to be a Black Order hybrid, and it's going to make this pretty interesting. Alright, so we got that Cull Obsidian, Thanos, Minerva, and I'm assuming this is going to be Corvus Glaive. Very much so is. Alright, so here we're going to go with... I'm going to go for just a full team like this. Going to go with Captain Marvel. And I'm actually going to pick Carnage right now. Do I want Carnage? Do I want Yo-Yo? Let's go Yo-Yo. Let's go with Shuri. I have a much bigger Shuri. Let's go with Shuri right here. Carnage would have been a good choice, but gonna play it a little safer this time. At least I think that might be the way to go. Alright, so who do I get to reject? Well, who am I gonna lose is another good question. Let's see. Opponent is rejecting a character. I think I'm losing my Ultron here. But I lost my Shuri. I was not expecting that. I'll gladly accept that. I'm going to get rid of this Thanos. That should help my case a little. And to finish off, I'm going to pick a Loki, because a Loki Captain Marvel Hela combination is pretty deadly. So I'm feeling pretty confident in this, but it might be a pretty big punch-up, depending on the size of the character that gets picked right here. Sen, if you're still in chat, how long have you had your YouTube channel? I never knew this existed up until now. Is this like a brand new thing? Because after the stream, I'm going to make sure I go subscribe and such. And everyone in chat, apparently Sen Raven has a YouTube channel. You should subscribe to that. I mean, I know he sent you all here, but still good to know. Don't know if he's been mentioning it very much, because I've never heard it. And I do pop by quite a few of the streams when I'm not otherwise occupied by streaming. He just started, I believe, but is... Oh gosh. I will not be subscribing to that. Personally. You do you, guys. You do you. But I will not be signing up to that one. But I will subscribe to YouTube. Alright guys. Okay. Perfect. You know that PvP glitch where it automatically does your... I'm on for technically 10 more minutes, but got a few people here having some fun, so it might go a little longer. We will see. But you guys know that PvP glitch where it just automatically does an attack without you telling it to, or targets someone? Well, I just had that and wasted my Loki special, which is unfortunate, so I just kind of finished off the job on that Magneto. Nothing really to do now, unfortunately. But I can do this. Let's just do a basic here, of course. Get a summon from Ultron. But yeah, you finally made it to a stream. Back to my regular time today, so if you can be here at this time or just a touch earlier every day, you'll be fine to make pretty much all my streams. Again, guys, I stream every day, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, I do plan on a time zone that I'm not in because it's easier for a lot of other people than saying Rome's time. For about an hour, maybe a little extra some days, a little shorter, never shorter than an hour. Always about at least an hour, so 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. unless I let you guys know ahead of time that I'll be doing it another day or earlier on. For instance, the only day I know for sure I'm not making is June 3rd. So there you go. If you guys want to come back to check out any other streams, every day. At least until I finish Dark Dimension 3. Now I can finally do this spread. Perfect. Can start rewinding some turn meter on this really massive Cull Obsidian here. Also, I've been asking this a few times in chat throughout the day, and I've asked a few times on Discord and gotten a few different answers. But guys, I am 38 out of 50 subscribers or followers on Twitch, on the way to becoming an affiliate. I believe it's affiliate, partner? No, affiliate. That one's the first one. So when I do get that 50th, one of my stream is going to be like a special stream to kind of be a nice reward. And I was wondering if you guys had any ideas of things you would want to see as a special stream idea. Currently, the one that has received the most attention is me doing a stream in a different accent, or like a viewer chosen accent impersonation stream where people say a message in chat and they vote for what they want, and whatever I'm doing, the rest of that fight has to be done in that accent. But anything like that or anything else you guys have in mind, feel free to let me know and I'll see if I can arrange it. The earlier I know, the better, so better chance of arranging it. And if it is accents, I can go and start practicing my accents again, because I haven't actually performed accents and impersonations in about 2 years. Body painting. I don't think that's going to be a very common one, but I will put that on the list somewhere. Probably near the bottom, but if you guys want to see body painting, you're probably not at the right channel, but you know, right. ASMR. Oh, that's... According to a lot of people, most of my videos are ASMR because I don't talk loud enough, so there you go. Congratulations. You can check out half my videos apparently for that. Alright. Good game, good game. This one went a little more my way. There we go. I will gladly accept this. Can this be another world famous spectacular battle like the last one? Because that one was insane. Okay, what on earth am I doing? I remember I had a plan last time, but I don't remember what it was. Phoenix, go away. That Hela is just too dangerous to be left. Thank you, thank you. Whisper Blitz. I can try that. Good luck to you as well. I'm assuming that's going. Hopefully we do get another great battle like the last one, because that was a pretty great one and very fun to be a part of, and very fun to watch, I'd assume. Let's try that. Did that refresh? Nope, okay. Alright, Yo-Yo is banned. Very interesting choice. Wouldn't expect Yo-Yo to be the first one banned, but I'm fine with that. Oh, and Baku. I didn't see that coming, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, I gotta pick Black Bolt here, because otherwise you'll pick Black Bolt and then I'll have to ban that. Which is a little unfortunate, because now you can take a couple of characters that I would want to have. Here, there's Ultron. Okay, I wasn't. Yeah, that's the one. That's the character I was hoping to be able to get. Oh well, we get what we get. Mr. Sinister is definitely coming to join the party, though. That is with a guarantee. Let's get some Captain Marvel. So if you're gonna get Ultron, I'll get an Ultron too. We can both have an Ultron, but I'll also have a Mr. Sinister. At least that's the plan. Unless I ban yours. Never know what I'm doing, because I don't either. Huh. I do, just not in PvP. I make it up as I go along. It's kind of more fun that way. Ah, Loki. That's also a character I was planning on having. Alright, let me rethink my entire strategy. So there's no Shuri. I don't have the Shuri Yo-Yo combo. Okay, what am I gonna do for damage? Guys, what am I gonna do for some damage? Let's get Minerva in here for now. And I think the game plan is gonna be Carnage. Carnage has some good damage. He's not fully built up yet as much as I would like. Yeah, that Loki, I would have loved that Loki. Gonna be honest. Fortunately, don't have Loki as a choice anymore, guys. Lucky got the lucky pick there of Loki. What do you guys think? Do you think it's better to be the first pick in the draft or like the second? So you get the first overall choice or the 2 in a row? I'm going to definitely get rid of that Ultron. I think I'm going to go with one of my least favorite characters to use. Second? Yeah, I think second too. I really like second. First always feels like, I don't know, a bit of you're just starting out in the wrong situation altogether because they can see who you ban and then respond to that. Then you can only pick one character and you know that whoever you pick you're not going to be able to keep. They're just going to get rejected. And then they get 2 characters and you can only reject one of them. So you really get none of the first 3 characters and they do get a top 3 character. At least that's the way I feel about it. But a lot of people like going first, apparently. So we've got Mr. Sinister, Captain Marvel, Invisible Woman, Carnage, Minerva. Interesting team on my end here. I'm not sure how this is going to go at all, actually. At least I do have that. So I learned my lesson last time when I did this. I have to go after Shuri. I don't have a choice. If I don't go after Shuri, that team is never going to die. I tried to take Falcon out quickly, but it just wasn't quickly. Ooh, already taking a chunk of damage on my Minerva. Get the barrier up. You know what? I got a lot of options here, though. Do I want a Symbiote Spidey or do I want a Shuri? Let's go Symbiote Spidey. Now let's get a bunch of healing from my Minerva on that ultimate. And drop this special over here, I think. Not a ton of damage, so maybe Shuri would have been the right choice. But the kit is still very useful. Alright. Carnage is stunned. It looks like you may have disconnected there by the speed of turns. At least, oh, maybe not. Okay, there we go, we got some extra stuns. Alright, that is brutal. That might be game. Not as good this time as it was last time, unfortunately. I believe I just got slaughtered instead of barely losing this time. Yeah, good game, good game. Congrats on the slaughter and the win. So that now puts you 2-0 against me, I believe, so congratulations on that. Unless my Captain Marvel can kill everyone with one attack. And Captain Marvel, what are you going to do with your final attack here while offense down? Oh, nothing. Good job. Good job. Alright. There it is, guys. We have a winner, and it is not me. I got 300k damage dealt to that 1.5 million. Definitely should have cloned that Shuri. That would have helped a little. But I don't think it would have helped enough in any shape or form. That was just a one-sided defeat. And that's fine with me. It was a good game and a lot of fun to play. Alright, so I don't have a ton of time extra, but clone that Falcon. That could work too. Hello there, White Scarf. Are you coming to join the stream? Awesome. What's my TCP? That's a great question. All right, my TCP is 5.7 million. Most of my TCP is built up to that usable level, enough to like make content for, but not enough to dominate PvP with. That is most of my TCP at least.
How did Third Dimension drop?
I left basically, if I were to spend 100 power cores, I could finish off the node right now.
Okay.
Just need to revive Phoenix and one other character. But yeah, so barely left it. Yep. Falcon could be a good choice, and we are about the same TCP. Your TCP is just put a little more on the high-end characters, kind of carrying more of the weight. Most of my TCP is in the characters kind of sitting at the 30-40k range. So if we have
more spread out.
Yeah, I have a very spread out roster. I have very few characters with no investment whatsoever. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is Ravager Bruiser.
Yeah.
And all of the investment I have on
Then
that
now-
came from White Scarf Hero's Vengeance.
Then now has one more gear tier.
Yeah. But other than that, I built up a lot of characters just to be usable for theory crafting or any videos or any tests that people want me to try. So at least I can do a bit of everything. Yeah, I don't think I have any tunes at level 1. I don't think I have anyone at level 1, so that's a big part of it. Okay, this is my little weird Coulson team in Blitz. It works quite well in Blitz, surprisingly. It's kind of just a hybrid of characters that I don't have used elsewhere. Yeah, it works very well. And yes, I know a lot of people are going to say, wait, I don't use my vision elsewhere. No, I don't use vision on power armor. I don't love the way it plays because it's really frustrating for me when I use Vision's ultimate to clear all of the buffs right before Falcon would ultimate getting extra damage for all the buffs. So instead I do a really weird team with Vulture on as my 5th, which is going to change when we get Ironheart anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter. Coulson, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Black Widow, and Medic. Yeah, that'll work. But it's, to me, not necessary to use Captain Marvel on that team. I think it's an amazing team. I would just personally try and spread out the power. So that's kind of what that team is. Getting a good, winnable team with my Ant-Man and Wasp combo. Yeah, I don't doubt that'll win at A3. That'll definitely win. Really fast damage all around. It's a good team. But personally, I need the... What do I even use Black Widow for? Yeah, Black Widow kind of holds a team kind of together that makes it usable. Captain America... I think Captain America's just chilling with Ultron, so he's not doing anything. Coulson and Medic I just used with that team, and it wins at 8-3. 70% of the time, maybe. Now this team wins quite often. Let's use the special right here in the middle. So I can hit both Punisher and Iron Fist. What's that, White Scarf?
Supernaturals are one of my favorite teams to use. They're so fun.
Supernatural is a team that I have a video planned out that I haven't made yet as the team that is the most likely to counter anything. What I mean by that is every time a new team comes out, one of the possible counters is Supernatural, meaning they're very, very versatile. And I think if you don't have a ton of resources, they're a team that is really worth building because you can get a lot of value out of them. They're good in Blitz, of course. That was not the one I was meaning. They're good in raids. Like if you get enough resources into them, they easily can finish all of Ultima 6, and they can actually make a decent dent on Ultima 7. Yeah, you do need Ghost Rider to be farmable. They're good in war because they can, if you have them built up to the proper levels, they're supposedly a counter for mercenaries. I haven't tested that, so I can't prove it. They can beat Coulson teams. They can beat Asgardians with the right T4s. Like, they can do a lot of different things, and I think it's just great. Plus, they're fun and get you right through that Mystic campaign, and that's pretty awesome. So if you get the right T4s in this team, they can be used for anything. And I think that if you don't have a ton of resources spread around, it might even be better to use them to put them into Supernatural than in teams that are technically better, just because you can get more out of them, possibly.
I remember with Supernatural, you were able to beat his Mystic, the Vision node.
Yeah, the final Mystic node in the campaigns, I was able to beat really quickly and really easily without much effort.
With my Supernaturals, they are less strong, or less strong than what they are now, and less strong than yours.
Right. But I do agree, you need Ghost Rider to be farmable.
Yeah.
But I'd assume he's going to be farmable pretty soon, actually.
Do you think they will ever be part of Legendary? Like,
no.
You need them to get Legendary?
I don't. Not at this point. Vision works well with Supernatural as well if they are low powered as the synergy with Scarlet Witch. Yeah, and that's another thing. You have a bunch of characters that you can put in as little filler characters that work really well with them. You can use Vision. You can use Loki. If you do a Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Mordo, Loki, Hela team, you can just keep the other team blind for turn after turn, and it is pretty crazy. Like, there's a lot of little hybrids that you can do a lot of damage with. So I like Supernatural. I think they're definitely worth resources. Just gonna take a quick look at this right over here. Alright, this is my weird power armor team. And of course everything gets resisted, so I'm going to lose with this one now, probably. But normally I win, like about 95% of the time, especially against defenders.
How many points are you at?
17 million.
That's a lot of points.
My record is 23 million, but with the amount of blitz charges I had from all the compensation, I could have easily been getting 27 million this time. Oh, I'm going to get top 2%. I'm hoping that I can pull off an absolute miracle after this stream ends and get to top 2,000. Do I think that's going to happen? No. But that's what I'm hoping for, guys. You gotta have hope. Especially if you aren't buying the characters. 100 shard. I don't really want to unlock Cull Obsidian after Ebony Maw. That's just pretty sad.
You have the $25
I do have a $25 gift card, which I was generously gifted by a viewer not too long ago. So I could use that, but I don't know. Using the it'll be my first money spent on this game in about a year. So using that to unlock a character a week early feels a little underwhelming, I guess.
A week early than what? When is he gonna be made?
I would unlock him next week if I don't spend the money. Because he's gonna have another blitz.
Ah, you mean... Oh, I thought you weren't gonna unlock him even after the second blitz.
No, I'll definitely unlock him after the second blitz. It's just a matter of before and after.
Oh, that is not worth it.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's don't have the kind of money to buy a bunch of offers. Like, it's one offer after a year, so... I think... Okay, so what do I think? I think 26 million, and if I can get 27 million, can make it happen. Top 2 will probably be 15 million. Top 2%, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking 15 million to get top 2%. I did win. Good job, me. Good job, Pato. I think top 2,000 is going to be 26 million. I think I said 27 million earlier.
You said 26, but 27 can make it.
Like I think I mean like earlier on in the stream I gave a different number, so apparently I don't have any faith in my own predictions. Let's go this team. Not sure why. Yeah, top 100 will be 50 million easily. I don't even check at that because I'm not getting 50 million. I just can't. It's not even a possible option. So, you think number one's going to be over 100 million? Well, it depends. It really depends on how much everyone is pushing. If the top people are going to want to go insane for it, or if some people decide to go full bot mode. Sup? Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Steel Hulk said he could get there easily. Yeah, he did. I think there's probably 2, maybe 3 people in the game that can hit that 100 million with the way they blitz. And then probably 3-4 others that have the collection power to do it if they decided to. But some people that are near the top in collection power don't actually blitz that much. I know there's some people in the top like 50 that I have more blitz wins than, and that's